you want to constantly be evaluating this relationship if you're the founder, and deciding, does this relationship make sense based on where we are, where we're going? You may have worked with a co-founder who was a developer and has very narrow experience and would probably be, as you mature the company, a great individual contributor, an architect, a CTO. Can they manage? Can they lead? The one thing is what is true is that you are looking for someone whose skills can scale as the needs of the companies does, right? And so that's important. And if that founder is scaling, then you're staying with that founder, or at least you're attempting to. I've seen some founder relationships where there's no framework for decision making. If we don't reach consensus, then we don't move forward with the decision. And so I would say that reminds me of a two-headed monster. And that monster goes nowhere fast. There needs to be a decider. There needs to be a disagree and commit. There need to be a set of rules and frameworks in that relationship so that the business can progress. And in most cases, that requires some kind of hierarchy. So where you have a co-founder and CEO and a co-founder and a CTO. That person's an executive, but not at the same level as the CEO. How if things did not work out, under whatever circumstances, cause or not, how that partnership will be dissolved. And that's actually really healthy. Manage your marriage however you will, but having that in a business partnership is essential because it not only gives you and that partner a way of kind of metering how serious something is, but it also gives your investors confidence in knowing that there's not going to be some huge lawsuit or a big blow up that puts one part of the company against the other. So having those conversations early and before you raise capital is very healthy. So nothing's wrong with having a founder. It's actually very productive because it creates a little less risk as you're in the early stages. But secondly, it's a partnership that has daily and operational implications, and it's one that has long-term implications. So seeing the end in the beginning is a healthy framework and a process. And there are plenty of people out there who coach founders through what their breakup strategy is. And I think it's good practice.